Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to show you this little project I'm working on right now. This is going to be a new coolant reservoir tank for my first gen Ram. I've added an intercooler to it, and it's kind of changed the things up in the front end of the truck. And I decided I wanted to go ahead and build a custom cooler tank for it. This is the factory one right here, you know, pretty plain Jane. It works just fine. And I could actually reuse this. All I'd have to do is kind of scoot it to the side about really like 1/4 of an inch, and you could probably make it fit just fine, no problem. But I like to make stuff, may not always be super practical, but we're going to go from this to this, and I think it'll look pretty slick. And I've got some holes drilled here for some NPT fittings. This will be the 2 level indicators, and this will be the main where it comes in from the radiator, and then this here will be the overflow in case this thing does get too full. I don't think so. We are going to a smaller capacity. I've measured it out, and this thing here holds almost 16 cups, and this one here holds just under 10 cups. So it is a little bit smaller, but you know, this here's the minimum and the maximum. And the minimum was about 4 cups, and this was about 8 cups. So I think that based on how much this is meant to hold versus how much it actually holds, I think this will work out just fine. So I'm going to get these welded in here, weld a end cap in the bottom, a top cap here with a filler neck on it, and it should turn out pretty slick. So let's get it going. Alright guys, so we're back and we got this coolant reservoir tank whipped out. I think it turned out pretty decent. So, you know, we got some tabs back here that will be our mounting brackets. I'm going to try to keep them fairly small, try to keep them kind of tight to the front clip of the truck. I'm just trying to clean the engine bay up a little bit. So, got that. Then we got the, this is the main inlet, I guess. This will come in from the radiator, so I'll put like a little 90-degree elbow sticking up with the hose barb on it. These two right here that are in line with each other, this is going to be my level, and I'll put two 90s with hose barbs that are facing each other, and then just a piece of clear hose right there, so that way it will kind of show you the level of coolant in the tank there. And then this larger one over here, for no particular reason, that it's a 1/4 inch NPT, but that is just the overflow, and I'll put another 90 shooting straight down with a piece of rubber hose, and probably zip tie it down to the frame or something like that. Just in case it does overflow, I don't want it blowing through the engine bay. I want it to just shoot down to the ground and not make a mess. And then a nice filler cap here. This is pretty slick. I think this was like 20 or 25 bucks on eBay, so I think that's a pretty nice purchase, really. You know, you get the nice bung, the weld-on bung there, and then a nice O-ring sealed cap. So that's pretty slick. And I'm gonna probably powder coat this. I've made some other aluminum parts for the engine bay, the battery box, the intercooler piping. That'll all be aluminum, and I'm thinking about doing all that stuff in powder coat. I'm not sure the color scheme for the truck will be pretty much just like a dark gray with black accents, but I do want some color in the engine bay, and I'm thinking about doing the aluminum bits in maybe like a really poppy orange or something like that, just to kind of dress it up and bring a little spark to the engine bay. But there's that. That should mount up pretty nice. We'll pop 2 holes in the front clip there in the radiator support and get that mounted up. But we're waiting on some fittings to come in, and then this should be done. So give you guys some ideas, and thanks a lot for watching.